Your Empire with Sophie Zoe. I am Sophie Zolman, the host of the podcast and live show, and the owner and CEO of Sophie Zoe Next Level Business Support. Today's topic is a really, really good one. We're going to talk about teams again because, that's kind of my jam, that's kind of my thing. But building a team can be stressful, can be crazy, can be, one of those things that just keeps your wheels spinning and nothing gets done. So today I want to talk about the 5 people you need on your team to have that awesome, amazing dream team that's going to take you to the next level and beyond, whether that's 500,000, a million, multi-millions. These are the 5 key people that you need on your team to grow the business, get shit done, and have a life outside of your business so you can party, have fun, go to recitals, go to ballet, go to soccer, go on vacation and unplug. This is the key to having the freedom you need now, not later, for being able to have the business of your dreams, the revenue you desire, and a life too. So, first and foremost, the visionary leader, that's you. In case you were wondering, that's you. You have a clear picture of where you want to go in your business, and you're ready to lead your team, the team toward that future. Because here's the thing, all them ideas all up in your head spinning around aren't going to do you any good if you don't have the wherewithal, the bandwidth, and the strategy and the plans and all of the things that are required to get those ideas out of your head into the world so that you can help more people, have that impact you want, and see that vision come to life, to see your mission out there in the world having that impact. So that's number one. Number two is the strategist. What's a vision without a plan? I mean, you can have, again, all those ideas in your head, but if you're not implementing on them, they're not doing anything. And you can't implement all those ideas in your head without a strategy. You can't build a business without a strategy. You can't grow a business without a strategy. So the second person on your team has to be the strategist, the person that maps out each step of your journey to the top. And then the third person, this one's really, really key because this is one of the biggest things that helps, or I should say, hurts a business is you need the communicator. Number 3, the third person on your team needs to be the communicator because communication, clear communication is key to success with building a business, having a team, managing a team, doing the things. So the communicator is the one who's keeping the team together, keeping clients happy, and making sure everyone is working together, making sure that the plans are being implemented, the technology is working, because they're talking to the team who takes care of the technology to make sure it's going. So you need a communicator, someone who is always checking in, making sure things are going as they should. If they're not, letting the right people know so that things can be fixed, changed, whatever, in a timely fashion. The fourth person is the analyst. This is one of the most important things you need to have in your business. Well, people, sorry. The analyst is the one with the nose for numbers. They're tracking your progress, they're monitoring your metrics, and adjusting your course as needed. They're helping you set those KPIs, those key performance indicators. They're helping you determine what matters in as far as success goes in an email campaign, a social media campaign, your marketing initiatives, your sales. I mean, you don't know how good you're doing unless you're tracking these metrics and setting these KPIs that are the path to achieving that big growth, that big revenue, whatever that is. And then last, but definitely not least, is the workhorse. And actually, you usually need more than one workhorse because one person can't implement all of that because you have marketing initiatives, you have technology builds and maintenance, you have a website, you have graphic design, you have a calendar to manage, you have email to manage, you have clients to onboard and take care of. So generally speaking, number 5, the workhorse, is more team members. That is actually meaning you need more than 5 people, generally speaking, because while virtual assistants who consider themselves a jack of all trades can be pretty good at that, and many are very good at it. But when you're not working in your genius and your expertise, because you're going to be working in your genius and expertise, your team needs to be doing the same thing. So having multiple workhorses in your team to really have that expertise of someone who's really good at social media, someone who's really good at copywriting, someone who's really good at the technology, someone who's really good with client relations and client management, and someone who is good at following instructions and having the initiative, taking the initiative to provide feedback that says, hey, you know what, we're doing something this way. I think we could do it this way and it would be better. It may be more effective, more cost efficient, whatever the case may be. The beauty of having this dream team is that you're going to use that communicator to keep the team abreast of everything that's going on, communicating with them about what's working, what's not working, any ideas they may have, because while you are the visionary leader and generally speaking, the ideas need to come from you, but the plans, the ideas that are the breakdown of the big idea into smaller ideas, into smaller chunks, the plans can come from your team. You don't have to be the end all be all planner, thinker, action, all of those things come together when you work with a team. And your dream team can come one by one over time as you grow and have the bandwidth to hire someone, because hiring these team members requires creating job descriptions, posting it out in places where you can find these people, vetting having an application process, vetting those applications, vetting the people, having interviews. That can be exhausting and overwhelming too. But there is also the all-in-one team that plugs and plays into the back of your business. That is my genius. That is my expertise. I have that all-in-one plug and play team that we can put in the back end of your business to fill all of these roles, except the visionary, of course. We still want you to be the visionary, but we have the strategist, the communicator, the analyst, the workhorses. We have all you need to get all those big ideas out of your head into the world, with the strategy, with the planning, with the tasks, with the execution or implementation, the metrics, KPIs, all of it. So if you're ready to build that dream team to take yourself to the next level and beyond, to live in your genius, to live your life, and to have the dream business that you started out with or started to have, this is the way to do it. And I highly encourage you to take time to look at all the things you're doing, all the things you want to do, and kind of mapping out by like a brain dump, however you work best. List out all the stuff you do, all the stuff you want to do, and then start figuring out who these people are that are going to be on this team. They're going to help you actually do all that, because again, you are not alone. You can't do it alone, and you should not do it alone, because burnout, overwhelm, stress, and all that goes with it is a thing, and it happens very easily. Sometimes it sneaks up on you before you know it, and the next thing you know, you're laid up in the bed with a migraine, if you get migraines, a cold, the flu, whatever the case may be. You've got to be able to do the work that is your genius and have the time for self-care, doing things that are fun, spending time with family and friends. There is, it's not necessarily a work-life balance, but it is setting yourself up to be able to do the work when it's time to do the work, and to do all the rest when it's not time. Setting hours, setting boundaries, all of those things can happen when you have this dream team that is going to take you to your next level and beyond. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this podcast episode, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week.